Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Before we start, can we give a proper welcome back to Michael Strahan?
Yes.
Thank you. You know, it feels good to be back, and I miss you guys so much. I did watch when I was on vacation, so I did see you guys, even though you couldn't see me. But one thing you do miss is you do miss the incredible energy of our audience.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much.
And, you know, for your return, we thought we'd get a very special guest, somebody that we enjoy having here at the table with us.
Okay.
Bring it on now. She stars in her hit show, Being Mary Jane. She's got this new movie coming out. Can't wait to talk to her about with Jamie Foxx. Please welcome Gabrielle Union.
How are you? I'm like, good to see you.
Yes.
So,
Welcome.
welcome.
So beautiful, so talented, so sweet. I love
Clearly,
having
my
you.
mother called you this morning. It's like, just give her compliments, gets her going.
She'll stay.
Yeah, we're going to start out. Big night for President Obama tonight. Yeah. He is giving his farewell address, but you know, he's got about 10 days left. Already got his first public job offer. Comes from Spotify. They are looking for a president of playlists. And here's what they want. They're looking for someone who has at least 8 years experience running a highly regarded nation.
Okay.
He can handle that. What you have to do, analyze data and performance of playlists in a clear and transparent manner using all available intelligence.
I think he's got it.
And 10 daily
Feeling
briefings.
good.
And you know, if you happen to have Kendrick Lamar play at your parties, it works too. So here's the question. If you were president of playlists, what kind of things would you put together for? And I know you got one, Michael. Getting up in the morning.
You know, Bill Withers' Lovely Days. That's my favorite. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, love. Yeah, that gets me going
Hear that.
in the morning. Kind of old school.
Road trip, I would do 24 Karat by, right? Do we have that? I want to.
Yeah, man, listen to it.
There we go.
That's it.
Love Bruno. How about you? What would you add to the playlist?
I'm a big Bon Jovi guy.
He's like sitting next to you, serenading you and your cool friends.
Gabrielle, you fly around a lot because you're everywhere because you're so busy. When you're on the airplane, what's your playlist?
Well, I'm obsessed with Bruno Mars right now. Like obsessed.
Me too. Just got good energy.
Beyonce at any time is never a bad thing.
Agreed.
But the Hamilton mixtape.
No, you didn't.
Honey. The Hamilton mixtape is everything. The Ashanti Ja Rule Helpless.
Yes.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Even the Jimmy Fallon is amazing on that. It is one of the
I'm
best
obsessed.
soundtracks I've had.
Kelly
So creative.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Who knew?
If you guys are not hip to the Hamilton mixtape, download it right now. It will change your life.
Incredible.
All right, so
But
while we're all thinking about, go ahead.
But I want to say something because sometimes there's songs that you hear and they remind you of something. So when I'm cooking, I put on this song and I think of George and Allie. Play it right now. Remember this? Remember way back when you told me that this was the song that tell people.
Yeah, this was on one of our first dates. I liked it too. She thought it was the cheesiest thing in the world. But she still married me. So
I know, but every time I hear that song, I think of George and
I haven't
Allie.
heard that in a long time.
Dan Seals.
It is a goodie.
Well, from now on, I'll think about you.
I'm not talking
about moving in.
Oh, I thought that's one of those songs where I always say, I'm not talking about limits.
And I don't want to change your life. There's a smooth wind, cool wind blowing. The stars are out, and I just really want to see you tonight.
I want to see you too.
All right.
See you later, girl.
Okay.
All right, let's change the topics. We're heading south quickly. So do you guys find it hard to say no when your friends' kids try to sell you cookies or wrapping paper, or your friends have makeup lines or skincare lines? Does it happen to you guys where you get invited? Well, I don't actually. I am one of the people, I just feel badly. I buy the Girl Scout cookies and they sit in my cabinet until I have a weak moment. But there's an article that we want to share with you guys where an etiquette expert talked about, darn it, where is it? I was so organized. This etiquette expert talks about what do you do? You know, what's the right thing to do? And the answer is you do not have to feel obligated. It's just a very, you do not.
It's easier to write that than actually look somebody in the eye and say, no, I don't want your child.
I know. Come on.
That's in it. I know.
But even though it's not feeling obligated, you want to help out.
Answer this question. How many of us have felt obligated and have bought the cookies?
Always.
I look for those kids. I'm like, who's got kids? I need Thin Mints. Come on, round them up.
Right.
It's the jewelry line.
It's
the jewelry line where you're like,
but Thin Mints?
Unless they're
Thin Mints, honey, all day.
Sister-in-law's is very good. I would like to say. I always
We've been
do
there,
go to
yes.
Allie's
But if it was my
sister.
kids, you might not think so. I don't know.
No, if it was your kids, I would have to buy their jewelry. I mean, you can't be like, oh, your jewelry's not
Bring it
good.
on, kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's one of those social sort of conundrums.
So how do you get out of it?
So what you do if you really don't like the product that your friends are selling, like, I mean, a lot of women do to make extra money, sell skincare or makeup or whatever. If you don't need it or you don't want it, but you feel uncomfortable, the suggestion is say, you know, can I make a donation and, you know, to just offer, which I'm like, well, then I'll just take the skincare products.
I know. I'm about to say if I'm going to shell out the money.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Right. I know. That's what I said to my producer. There are no real answers here.
Yeah.
And she said, no, but it's good food for thought.
Right.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
We've answered nothing. Have a great day.
Let's get some answers now from Gabrielle. How do you love being in Chicago? You and Dwayne.
oh my gosh. You know, well, I'm from the Midwest. He's from Chicago.
Wait, can we give the backstory that he just got traded, in case you didn't know?
Well, he was a free agent, so he was like, where can I go?
Sorry.
Where can I go?
There's a difference. I'm
Sorry. Traded is like, it happens in the thick of the night.
No
In the
trade.
thick of the
Wait,
night,
sorry.
like the family is built up a moving
He
truck. and you're like, wait,
chose to
what
go
happened?
back to Chicago.
Because he's from Miami.
From Chicago, originally from Robbins, Illinois, South Side Chicago. Played all 13 years in Miami, and then, you know, free agent this summer, and decided to go back home and to play in front of his mom and his family. I know.
Did you treat yourself to a great pair of winter boots?
I treat myself to food. Chicago has some of the best restaurants.
Oh, that's great.
So none of that Hollywood diet for me in Chicago. I'm just like inhaling things. So if you see me, don't talk to me. Wave from across the way because I'm inhaling things. But we love it. We love it. The kids, you know, have already settled in really nicely, and you know, they're playing high school basketball, and everybody's, you know, doing really well. The weather is a little bit of a challenge.
Well, the thing you speak of, you know, Dwayne playing basketball, the kids are playing basketball, but you know, we got a little transformation Tuesday.
I love this.
Here.
No.
Check out this throwback photo of you.
Come on, bring it.
And yeah, your man's not the only athlete.
Yeah, look at that. 23.
23. I'm MJ.
Yeah, you're MJ.
I didn't know you played.
Oh yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, no, I was a jock. I did like year-round sports, basketball, softball, soccer, track. And but can we discuss like what was happening?
I think you're adorable.
Oh my goodness. Goodness.
But
Yeah, that was in my Power Station Duran Duran days.
Oh yeah.
I had bleached. Well, you can't really tell with the photo, but I had dunked my bangs in a bowl of peroxide, and then sat out in the sun. Wouldn't recommend it, kids, but it was bright red, and yeah, clearly I cut one side myself because it's a little shorter than the other.
But everything worked out for you.
It worked out. Got the braces off, and you know, wigs came on, and it's a new day.
I didn't mean no. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, it's just everything that's coming your way with, I mean, Mary Jane for the 4th season.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just, come on, being Mary Jane. And you play a morning show, so does this kind of bring back, you know, being on set a little
Mary
bit?
Jane hasn't made it to the anchor desk yet.
She's working on it.
She's working on it. She's scheming on getting there. But no, she's starting over. She got fired from her last job, and she's, you know, pushing 40 and having to start over. So she's low man on the totem pole, and she's completely humbled, and she's got to fight her way back up.
Well, I tell you what, I watched the show and I'm like, ooh, Dwayne Wade gonna be mad at you for that scene. But you know, it's such. But you're excellent in the show. You really are. And we're gonna take a look at you in action. Let's check out Gabrielle Union.
So is it really your birthday, Lee, or did you just want to be on camera?
Well, it certainly feels like my birthday, standing here with you.
Oh.
And how old are we turning?
Love it.
Too old to know anything about your surprise hip-hop act, but I'm gonna stick around and listen.
Oh my goodness, how adorable is he?
So to all of our birthday boys and girls here and out there, happy birthday.
I'm learning. I watch a lot of morning news now, and I have to work on my perkiness because that's not a natural thing. And the
Especially at
pauses.
this hour, yeah.
And you had the movie Sleepless coming out also
with
with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And Jamie, it looks like a serious movie, but he's always such a jokester. How was it on set with him?
Jamie it's nonstop. It's nonstop. It's a stand-up show, but we're both huge sports fans, so we talk a lot of sports. We talk a lot of smack.
But you do.
Which comes second nature for me.
It looks so
we
good,
have a ball. His impersonation of LeBron is.
Did he have one of your husband?
Oh yeah. I don't think it's as good as his impersonation of LeBron, but yeah. I don't think my husband would find it as amusing as I found.
Well, you know, we're so happy you came to join us
thank
today.
you guys.
Thank you for coming to this morning. Jane, it returns to BET tonight. Don't miss it. And Sleepless hits theaters on Friday. Make sure you check that out as well.